Okay, this is another try on video. This is mainly J Beauty with a little bit of K Beauty. So for J Beauty, first of all, we have two powders to try from Kate and canmake. Mainly this video is from the drugstore and a more affordable brand. Only one thing is more expensive. An eyeshadow from Hince. I bought this at a very affordable price, and I tried eyeliner from Cezanne along with a mascara from Cezanne as well. And the most important thing, mascara from SUQQU. I'm applying this side by side, and I do favor one over another. So you know what to find out which one is which. And also this eyeliner that I forgot to show you at first, but I will show you once my makeup is complete. That's it for the eyes. And I also tried this thing, which is a new product from the brand WAKEMAKE. I won this at a review program, and they sent this. And spoiler alert, I actually really like this. This is what I have on my lips and on my cheeks. Stupid me also got a product from canmake that I already have in the exact same shade. So I guess I'm showing you this product again that I already showed you in the past. And that's the video. If you're interested, keep watching. Okay, let's start with powders. I got two, and this one, actually I probably should have tried this a lot longer ago. I've been putting off trying these products, I don't know why. But this is more of a oil controlling powder. This is from the brand Kate. It's their face powder Z. I have tried their foundation before, and this is the video if you're interested. I was recommended this, well, not personally, but I watched a video that a local Japanese influencer was recommending it, and I was sold by that video. So today we're gonna try this one on this side of my face, and I have another one which is from canmake. This is their Silky Loose Moist Powder in the shade 01. This is supposed to be a more moisturizing powder, so more for dry skin, and actually appropriate for this weather. Now it's so dry in Japan, at least where I live. I wake up to a sore throat every morning because how dry the air was at the night. I have a feeling that I'm gonna like this in this weather, because I feel like 1 or 2 weeks ago I was trying to use a powder that I liked in the summer along with oil controlling foundation that I also loved in the summer, and I cannot stand how cakey it feels. It's not even about how it looks, it's how it feels on my skin. It's so cakey and so thick, because the weather is not appropriate for that anymore. So today I used more of a in the middle type of formulation. This is the crystal cushion from Tirtir. It's maybe a little bit on the glowier side, but it's still like a medium glowiness, not too oil controlling but also not too moisturizing type of formulation, and I think it looked beautiful on my skin today. So I think that's a good base to test these two. And without too much of talking, let's start with this Kate one. Typical HD powder, you know, the white, super white one. This type of powder, I have never come across one that is suitable for the cooler weather, or at least for drier skin, you know, regardless of weather. If you have drier skin, you got to be careful with this stuff. So It is very blurring, but the thing is every powder is blurring, so I guess that doesn't say a lot about it. But it does not look cakey, at least, and I feel like I didn't really need a lot to fully set the face. And I want to leave this area kind of free of powder because I want to put something else there. But I think for now the base looked pretty nice. Let me apply a little bit more on my forehead. Yeah, pretty nice on this side. Wasn't heavy at all, actually. It was super lightweight. And I want to say, as for like a HD powder type of thing, this doesn't feel like super stripping on my face. It felt pretty nice. Let me apply more. Maybe it's just because I was applying very small amount. Oh yeah, now I'm applying more. I feel like I can see more texture on my nose. Not sure you are able to tell though. Now for this canmake one. First of all, I like this puff a little more. The Kate one is the very short haired one, and this is like a longer hair, like more fuzzy, and it feels softer. The packaging was very similar to the foundation I tried just maybe a couple videos before this from them. And the powder itself is like a skin colored powder. This type of skin colored powder tend to feel more hydrating on the skin, or you know, at least not super stripping. And here, let's apply this. Immediately I feel like this side, despite it being like a skin colored powder, is making my complexion a little bit lighter. Like, can you see this side is like a little bit pinkier? I don't know if I like that because I'm not the biggest fan of the powder actually changing my skin tone. I prefer just like this side, it just stays the same. Like, I did not try to find like a perfect foundation shade just for the powder to change it to a different shade, you know what I mean? Like, it's already difficult for a light medium warm olive skin tone trying to find a matching foundation shade, being a lot of the foundation like too peachy or too pink, and now you're being a powder making my complexion too pink. I feel like this side right now already looking more heavy on this region. Oh, now the sun is gone. Let me open my curtain. Like, I don't know how well you can tell, this side is very smooth, and this side starting to look cakey. Because we used the same foundation, I don't think that's the fault of the foundation. The more I apply this powder, the more cakey it looks. New depth shadow from the brand Hince. I have had past videos for this brand, and this is the shade SH005 Initial Nudie shade. Have seen a lot of people rave about this formulation on the mainly the Chinese social media actually. Oh, the powder feels like it's almost a cream, and it's so blurry. Oh, it's way more sheer than I thought it would be. And I was like going for it in the pan with this brush. But it does blend like very seamlessly. There's no edge, no nothing. It's very blended. I want to try with my finger because this really feels like it was a cream eyeshadow. Yeah, I feel like the finger low-key worked better and faster. What do you think? And I have to say, the formulation is good, like it blends super nicely, but I don't know how special this is. At the end of the day, it's like a matte warm nude eyeshadow. Like again, I guess it's nice. It's very quick. I just don't think it's special. I'm trying the Sheen Effect eyeshadow and it's gonna be a separate video, but I think this looks super nice. Burepita liner, and I have the shade 20, which I believe this is like a brown. Yeah, it's called Pure Brown. And this is a very affordable brand. I believe this pencil is like a couple dollars, maybe like around $5, I don't know. It's like a very short brush tip. And it's kind of sheer, I feel like. But maybe this is like a very niche preference, but I sometimes prefer like a more sheer color in an eyeliner because I don't always want my eyeliner to be like super intense. Sometimes I just want it to be subtle and almost like an eyeshadow liner. But the thing is, eyeshadow as a eyeliner don't last on me, so that's when this slightly sheer eyeliner come to help. And I do think this is a good sheerness for me because you can still see the liner, right? But it's not like super harsh of a color. Yeah, I like this. I like this. See how short it is. But it's kind of nice because sometimes when the hair is so long, even though it is good to draw some like very winged liner, like to draw that curve, but I feel like sometimes you just lose some control and it's like flying almost. So like the shorter hairs are easier to control. Mascara. This is the exciting one because this is from SUQQU. This is my first time trying a SUQQU mascara. This is their 3D eyelash mascara, waterproof. And they don't have like a shade, I think. They just have black and that's it. They don't have like brown and stuff, I believe. I could be wrong. And it's their typical black and gold, very chic packaging. The brush is also like a very typical curved brush, like the fiber type of brush. And it's pretty slim. Let's try this. Oh, it's a drier formulation, which is a good thing. The super liquidy ones never work for me. It almost always smudges and gets everywhere. But is this too dry? Because I feel like I barely got any liquid on this brush. Let me mix it in this tube. Oh yeah, this is better. I guess this is the first use. Maybe the liquid is just not distributed evenly on the brush. This is giving better. The finish is nice. I don't know how well you can see it though. Can you see the difference? I think you can, I just don't know how well you can. I personally really like it. It's like making it more voluminous without making it like clumpy. But I would have to say the length is not really there. I don't think it elongated my eyelash that much. It's more just for a volume. but I do like it. Other side being another one from Cezanne is their Lasting Curl Slim mascara. These two could be like a good comparison because I think this one has like slightly like of a similar concept, but the brush is just way smaller. See how small it is? I think this is almost just a under eyelash mascara, but let's go. I feel like the liquid is not as black as the SUQQU one, which is not a big issue for me actually, because the one that is super black tend to smudge, and I low-key feel like this side has more lengthening effect. I don't know how much difference you are able to see just by this camera. I low-key feel like the Cezanne one looked better. Let me do another light coat because I did two on this side. I low-key like this way cheaper one better. Like, I just feel like it's giving the length and the volume, while the SUQQU one only giving the volume, right? And the brush, because it's so small, it's so easy to get like at the root of your lash and like just jiggle like this. And let me do this on the lower eyelash, even though I only have like 3 hair on my lower eyelash, and it's like pointing up rather than pointing down. But apparently that's like a common thing in Asian eyelash. I'm not quite sure though. I don't think it's fair for the mascara for me to comment on their ability on my lower eyelash, because it literally is just 3 eyelash being look like this. So let's not comment on this, just the upper eyelash. For now, I like the Cezanne one more. And I think I'm gonna go to the gym after this, so, and I'm planning to have like a pretty sweaty session today. I'm gonna work lower body and some of like, mainly lower body, but also some like arms, back, and core, and I'm planning to be there like more than an hour, maybe an hour and a half actually. So I think this is gonna be like a good test. I hope neither of them would smudge, because you know I like the finish of the Cezanne one, and the SUQQU one is expensive. I don't want to waste my money. But for now, even though I like both, I like the Cezanne one better. I don't know if that's fortunate or unfortunate. Okay. I don't have something that's like dedicated for cheek, but I do have this thing. This is the WAKEMAKE Healthy Glow Balm Stick in the shade 09 Mauve Breath. This is like a multi-purpose balm, and I actually did not buy this. It was the reviewing program on the website at Cosme. I went their, you know, review program, so they sent me this, and I, you know, you do not get to choose the shade. But it looks like a very promising shade, and I don't really want to directly draw this on my face. I never do that. So let's just use a brush. I feel like that is just like one way to destroy your base, so even though I think it's like very good for the visual effect on social media, let's just not do that to disturb this foundation. Nice color. Foundation is a little bit cakey. I'm not sure if that's because of the powder used on that side. Let's try this side. because the foundation is proven to be a good foundation for my skin, so if anything goes wrong, it got to be something else. Yeah, this side not much issue, so I feel like it's entirely the fault of that powder. And I really want to find a way to use that powder. Maybe I should just use that with my SUQQU foundations, because I come to a conclusion that the SUQQU foundations are a bad thing to use in a review for other base products, because that one is just so good for my skin. It's perfect. Like, even the other thing that normally wouldn't work will work on that, especially face powder. So it's good that I use it off camera without doing a review, but on the camera I decided to ban that from a powder or other stuff review videos. So that wouldn't mess with my my decision. I actually liked this color. It's very healthy and it's like reasonably glowy. I don't like it to be like super like glowy. I don't like it to be extreme. I like it to be like subtle, and I think this is a good amount. Balm stick on my lips. Oh, it's kind of sheer. And it's a nice color. It smells like grape. Like a grape juice. And it kind of tastes like that a little bit as well. So if you are sensitive to scent in a product, maybe this is not your thing. But for me, I'm good when it's like a gourmand scent. I am okay with that. So this one is good. And the color, I like the color as well. Today's sun is too strong for the camera to give a accurate color. I am like a lot paler on the camera. Just imagine everything a little bit darker and a little bit yellowier. But I like this color. In real life, this color looks very nice as well. It's like a rosy color. Well, I guess on the camera as well, but it's just a little bit less pinky. Like a touch more of a nudie, rosy type of color. I like it. I'm glad that I got sent this for review, and you know, for something you don't have to pay for, it's a good product. I just don't know if I would repurchase or like, you know, purchase another shade with my own money. I probably wouldn't, but again, at this point I think it's a great product. And I got this. Do I already have this? I bought an entire lipstick that I already had. This is the canmake Multiple Tint in the shade 05, and I already tried it. But I guess it's already here. Let's just try it again, I guess. But let me get my old one. I clearly remember myself having this one, but yet I bought another one. Why? And it's actually a similar color, just darker than the ones we just tried, and a little bit more vibrant and reddish. You know what, the actual formulation kind of looks, feels similar, just this one is a little bit thicker. I actually like the last shade, but I don't hate this formula. This is like a little bit cooling of a formulation, but not like hard, like it hurts your lip type of plumping effect. It's just like a little bit minty. I like this shade, but I think I like the other one better. That one is slightly thinner on the color and the texture, and I think this one is, because it's a tint, it tints the lip a little bit. But this one don't. Yeah, this one really feels like a balm, like a lip balm. And that's it. That's the look. And I'm gonna... This is 3 p.m. right now. I'm thinking maybe I could do like a 7-hour wear. And I'm gonna go back and shower at night about 10 probably. So I'll see you then. Silly me. Forgot a very important thing today. Eyeliner, also from SUQQU. This is also something I wanted to try for a long time. It's their gel eyeliner pencil in the shade 05 Gray. And it looks so luxurious because it is expensive. And again, it's their black and gold, very chic packaging. It's like a glossy black. And this is one of those like clicky pen-ish thing. And I'm thinking, because I already have eyeliner on one side, maybe I just layer it. The main thing I want to test is, do they smudge or do they not? So yeah, let me swatch this first. It's again like a gray shade, but it's like close to black type of gray. I'm thinking to use it on this side. So if this side smudges, it's the fault of the SUQQU ones. Okay, it's pretty easy to use though. It layers pretty well. Okay then, with this one I actually completed today's look, and see you in a couple hours. Back from the gym session, and it is 11 at night, so about 8 hours I think. Don't think it has changed much. I think this side is really nice, the Kate powder side, and it wasn't feeling dry or heavy during the day, which is kind of different than all of the other HT powders I have tried. I really like this one. Whereas this side, I think maybe on the iPhone camera you could see it better, is clinging to the pores, and this hasn't changed. It's been this way from the beginning. So I really don't think that powder is a great one. I probably would only pair it with a foundation that works like perfect for me, like the SUQQU foundation. Like I said, like that never does me wrong. So yeah, that's that comparison. The Kate one wins. And as for the eyeliner and mascara, I don't know how well you can see cannot talk straight. I don't know how well you can see, but both sides has smudged a little bit, but this side visibly more, and you can see a little bit like crumbles, a little bit like black bits crumbling on my under eye. Where as for where it crumbles, I think this is the liner, because the mascara, whenever my mascara smudge, is more of the like the lower side of it, so it crumbles at here is definitely the eyeliner, and the fact that the mascara smudged on this side and not as much on this side, and I liked the Cezanne finish better anyways. It just makes me feel like, again, I don't know if I like, should I be happy or annoyed? It's a mixed feeling, like, you know, I love something affordable, so when I repurchase it's gonna be affordable, but at the same time I might waste a little bit of money this time purchasing the expensive one. But I have to say, because I was weightlifting today, so there's a lot of like this face. So it was a harsh testing, and if it was a bad mascara or gel eyeliner, it would smudge way more than just this. Okay, trust me, there is a reason why I stopped using the gel eyeliners. They smudge like crazy. It's like all the way down, like it's all the big black circles. This is definitely on the good side when it comes to gel eyeliner and mascara. I have the oiliest eyelid ever. So again, compared to other things, these are on the good side, definitely. But compared to this side with the liquid liner and the other mascara, I just like the affordable side better. So I think that just proved that I was right. I always thought that mascara and eyeliners are two categories that you definitely don't need to splurge at all. Especially when it comes to J Beauty, the most affordable ones are often the better ones for some reason. So yeah, canmake, Cezanne, these two are the brands that I like to use when it comes to these like little eye products, mascara, eyeliners that you got to change frequently. So yeah, that's my conclusion on that. And the balm thing from WAKEMAKE, that's like the multi-purpose, it lasted very well. It's still pretty much on. It hasn't faded. On my lips, it's of course it's faded. I had a huge dinner, so there's no way it's gonna survive. I have like a little bit on the top lid, probably because when I was weightlifting, I would be like you know, so it's ended up here. But yeah, overall isn't bad. Oh, and the eyeshadow creased a little bit. Not news for me because I have oily eyelids, but yeah, I don't think these eyeshadows are the most long wearing formulation. And yeah, that's the update. I was too lazy to open the big camera, so here is the update with the phone. Thank you for watching. Bye.